start here. In this video, we're going to do the same question twice. We're going to do it once using a Venn diagram, which is one of these, and once using a two-way table, which is one of these. Don't jump ahead or you will make a mistake. I've seen this happen many, many times. So let's have a look at this question. It says, from a class of 30 students, 12 enjoy cricket, 14 enjoy netball, and 6 enjoy both cricket and netball. So we can relate to this situation. Now the way we set it up in a Venn diagram, we have to put all the information into the Venn diagram really carefully. So the outside rectangle, everything inside there is all the people involved. And we know that altogether there's 30 people. So n is equal to 30, the number of people or the number of items. So all the numbers inside the rectangle must add up to 30. Now we're going to use one of these circles to indicate our people who like cricket and the other one to indicate our people who like netball. Now the temptation is to jump in here and chuck a 12 in here and a 14 in here, and that is incorrect, so don't do it. When it says that 12 people enjoy cricket, it means that there's a total of 12 people in this circle who like cricket, but you'll notice that the circle has two parts. It's got this part on the left-hand side, and it's got this part that overlaps with the other circle. So the number in here needs to add together to the number in here to give the number 12. So let's see if we can work out what's going to go into each of those things. Similarly, 14 people enjoy netball, so I'm going to write n equals 14, and that tells me that the number in this part of the circle plus the number in this part of the circle are going to add together to give 14. So let's make sure we can do that. The key here is that it tells us that 6 enjoy both cricket and netball, and that tells us that the number 6 is in here. Let's just look at the left-hand circle. We know that the numbers in the two parts of this circle have to add up to 12, and we already know that there's a 6 in this part of the circle. So there must be a 6 in here, because 6 plus 6 is what gives me this cricket equals 12. Can you see then what's going to go into this part of the circle? We need a total of 14 for this entire circle. So this entire circle, and you can't see the yellow on top of the green, I'm going all the way around here, has to add up to 14. So hopefully you can see that this number needs to be 8, because 6 plus 8 is 14. Now we're not quite finished, because the numbers inside the rectangle don't add up to 30. So we're not using these numbers here, they were just our indication of what they had to add up to. So 6 plus 6 is 12, and 12 plus 8 is 20, but we know that there was a class of 30 students. So there must be an extra 10 students, and they go out here, outside the circles. This means that these 10 students didn't enjoy cricket or netball. So let's check. 10 plus 8 is 18, 8 plus 6 is 24, 24 plus 6 is 30. So everything inside the rectangle adds up to 30. Now from here, we can answer the questions. So part A says, state the number of students who enjoy netball only. Now I'm hoping you can see that it's these people here who only like netball. These 6 here like netball, but they also like cricket. So the number of people who like netball only is 8 people. I'm going to jump down to C part 1, sorry that's B part 1. C part 1 asks for find the probability that a person chosen randomly from the class Actually, no, I'm not going to jump to that question. I'm going to be good and I'm going to do B, part 2. The number of students who enjoy neither cricket nor netball, well, we've already talked about them. That's these 10 people here. So neither is 10 people. Notice that that question asked the number of students who enjoy those things. Where in part C, they start asking us about probabilities. So part C says find the probability that a person chosen randomly from the class will enjoy netball. Now it's everyone who enjoys netball. So it's all 14 of these people. So 14 out of the 30 people enjoy netball, and that simplifies to 7 over 15. Part 2 says find the probability that the person will enjoy netball only. Well, that's our 8 people, these 8 here who only enjoy netball out of 30, and that simplifies to be 4 out of 15. And the final part says find the probability that the person will enjoy both cricket and netball. That's these people in the middle here, 6 out of 30, which simplifies to be 1 on 5. So you do have to be very careful with your Venn diagrams. Let's do the question again, but using a two-way table. Sometimes two-way tables are easier and sometimes they're harder. So we're going to practice each question doing it as a Venn diagram and a two-way table. Now this time we're going to have people who either like netball or don't like netball. Did you see what I did there? I just put a bar across the top, and that means not netball. Then I've got people who like cricket and people who don't like cricket. Let's see if we can put the information into this two-way table. It says there's a class of 30 students, which means that our total has to be 30. So let's put total here. Okay, so we've got 30 students altogether. Now we know that altogether 12 people like cricket. So the total for cricket is that I'm going across here like this. The total for cricket is 12. Then I'm told that the total for netball is 14. So I'm going to look at my netball column and I'm going to say that the total for netball is 14. Then I'm told that 6 enjoy both cricket and netball. So that 6 goes in here. Just looking at these columns, these people like netball and they like cricket. So that 6 goes in there. From here, we can fill in every other number. Let's see what we've got. Because these totals have to add up. So this 6 plus whatever goes in here has to add up to 12. So that'll be 6. The number in here, 6 plus this has to equal 14. So that will be 8. We need to have a 16 in here because 14 plus 16 equals 30. We need to have an 18 in here because 12 plus 18 equals 30. That leaves us with a 10 in here. So we've now got our 10 people who don't like netball or cricket, our 8 people who only like netball and not cricket, and we've got 6 people who only like cricket but not netball. So it's the same information in a two-way table. Have a go at some of the questions now, but please be sure to ask your teacher if you need help with these. They can get tricky. Good luck.